We are going to look at comparing ratios, which are also called rates today. So the first thing we are going to do is talk about the vocabulary. A rate is a specific comparison. So we're going to compare two different quantities. So we're going to compare two different things when we're talking about rates. Okay, so example 1 says Samuel can do 85 sit-ups in 5 minutes. John can do 57 sit-ups in 3 minutes. It wants to know which statement is true. So Samuel can do 85 sit-ups in 5 minutes. So that's our first rate. John can do 57 sit-ups in 3 minutes. So we are going to compare those two different things, okay? So it says which statement is true. So before I do any of the math, I'm actually going to write this down so it's a little bit easier to look at. So I'm going to write Samuel. So I know Samuel's here. And they said sit-ups in minutes. So I am going to put sit-ups first, because it said it first, and then minutes next. And he did 85 sit-ups in 5 minutes. So I haven't done any math. All I've done is read and made it look a little bit neater, and I wrote my ratio. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing for John. John, they also did sit-ups first. So I'm going to write sit-ups. And then it did minutes. And he did 57 sit-ups in 3 minutes. So that is my ratio for John. Okay, now I can go through and look at my answer choices. So it says Samuel can do more. So they want to say Samuel can do more sit-ups because 85 is greater than 57. So this is true, but it's not using the actual ratio. We cannot just use one of those numbers. So if they only use just one of the numbers from the ratio, that is automatically wrong because we need the rest of that ratio. So let's look at B. John can do more, so they want John because 85 is bigger than 57. Again, they only just used 85 and 57. They did not use the whole ratio, so that one is out. We need the ratio in both of those. Okay, C, John can do more sit-ups, so it's saying John can do more because 57 is greater than 85, 5. So now we're using the ratios, and it's saying 57, 3 is greater than 85, 5. So we have already discussed we can compare ratios by using butterfly. So what I need to do is butterfly these two ratios. Now to see which one is bigger, I cannot leave them written like this. I need to write them like fractions. So my fraction for Samuel would be 85 over 5. So my ratio turns into this fraction. I'm going to write it like a fraction. And my fraction for John would be 57 over 3. Now that I have them written like fractions, I can butterfly. So I'm going to do that over here. So I have room. So Samuel was 85 over 5. And if you want to, you could put an S above Samuel so you don't get confused. And John was 57 over 3. And I could put a J above John. And I am going to butterfly those two numbers. So 57 times 5 is 285, and you could stack that up and work it out. And 85 times 3 is 255. So which of these is bigger? 285, so that means John can do more sit-ups. So John is bigger. He can do more sit-ups. So let's go back and make sure it says it correctly. John can do more sit-ups. We just said that because his ratio, 57:3, is greater than 85:5. So C is my answer. So D is bad. All right, let's look at example number 2. So example number 2, Natalie can do 26 push-ups in 2 minutes. Marissa can do 36 push-ups in 3 minutes. Which statement is true? So again, I'm going to write it down here to make it a little bit nicer to read. So I have Natalie can do 26 push-ups in 2 minutes. Okay. Marissa can do 36 push-ups in 3 minutes. So when it says which statement is true, we can write out our ratios so we can easily compare those two things. So I'm going to do Natalie, just like we did before. And this time they're talking about push-ups. I'm just going to put push for push-ups and min for minutes. And she did 26 push-ups in 2 minutes. All right, Marissa, she did 36 push-ups, so push-ups in minutes. And again, I get that order because that's how it says it in the sentence. So 36 push-ups in 3 minutes. Okay, so now I can go through, I've labeled my numbers, it's a little bit easier to see. So A, Marissa can do more. Okay, so they're saying Marissa can do more per minute. So now, this is super important here, per minute. So per means 1 minute. So they did use the ratios, but we want 1 minute. So if I look at my ratios, I have 2 minutes and 3 minutes. I need 1 minute. So when I have ratios and I don't have a 1, if I skip count, my numbers are going to get bigger. If I need 1 minute, I need to divide my ratios to get my 1 minute. So what I need to do here for Natalie is I need to do 26 divided by 2. I'm going to do that over here to the side. 26 divided by 2. All right, 2 goes into 2 one time. Subtract. And 2 goes into 6 3 times. So that means she can do 13 push-ups in 1 minute. Okay? So I am going to write that over here. So push-ups would be first, so 13 push-ups in 1 minute. So again, we divide to figure out for 1 minute. So now I can do the same for Marissa. I can do 36 divided by 3. Sorry. I can do 36 divided by 3. Okay, put in my dinner plate, spoons and hat. 3 goes into 3 one time. That gives me 0. 3 goes into 6 2 times. That gives me 6. So I can do 12 push-ups for 1 minute. Okay? So now that I have broken them both into 1 minute, we can see that Natalie can do more push-ups because 13 is bigger than 12. So it says Marissa can do more. We know that's not true because Natalie does more. So A is out. Okay? The next one, Marissa can do 39 push-ups in 6 minutes. So we need to go to Marissa. Okay, Marissa, they want 6 minutes. We have 3 minutes. So since we're getting bigger this time, we can skip count. So on this side, we're going to count by 3s. And on this side, we're going to count by 36s. So 3, 6 will work. So I need to do my skip count on this side. So I don't know 36 plus 36 in my head. So I can just do 36 plus 36. 6 plus 6 is 12. 1, 3, 3 gives me 7. So it gives me 72. So they said she can do 39 push-ups in 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, she does 72 push-ups. So that does not equal 39. B is also out. So guys, labeling, you can easily see minutes is here, push-ups is here. So make sure you label. All right, last one. In 6 minutes, so I need 6 minutes, again, Natalie does more push-ups than Marissa. So we already have 6 minutes here for Marissa, but Natalie we don't have 6 minutes on. So we need to skip count all the way to 6. So I would go 2, 4, 6. Now I can fill in my pieces on this side. So I can skip count by 26s, and I don't know my 26s, so I could just add them up, okay? So 26 plus 26, 6 and 6 is 12, so that'll give me 52. Okay, so in 4 minutes, she can do 52, but we want 6, so we need to do 52 plus 26 again, and that would give me 78. So I'm looking at both of them that have 6 minutes. So I have to look at these because they both have 6 minutes. Okay, so Marissa can do 72, Natalie can do 78. So Natalie can do more in 6 minutes, and it says Natalie does more. So my answer is C. So remember, when you have 2 different things to compare, write them like ratios. You can, if you need to butterfly them, you need to write them like fractions. And per minute means 1 minute. And you can divide to figure out your 1.